No heads up. We're live.
Ah,
We're live.
hello world.
We're live.
We canceled all of Marvel.
Is anyone here? Hello?
Knock 3 times if you can hear us.
Hello?
Blink if you're in distress.
Hello? Hello?
Gene?
Hello? Somebody. Anybody. John, where's the
It
chat?
says there are 89 people.
It says there are 89 people here, but I don't see anyone
Where's
commenting.
the chat?
Whoa, shit. Whoa. The chat just appeared for us out of nowhere.
Jump scare chat.
Please don't hate. Hey guys, how you doing? So John and I, we got a whole like 2 podcasts to film right after this. Whenever you see a man named PJ Campbell buzz in and walk through the door, that means it's time. But now there's already 157 people here. Let's talk about this shit. All right, guys. I got 2 main things I want to talk about. One, Marvel Netflix. It's all done. Boom, that's happened. Second thing, how the Oscars are still going to be boring as shit despite all the controversy the past year. Nothing to get excited about, okay? All right, so hopping right into this. John, sure you've heard the news.
I heard this last night and this morning.
We've done zero preparation on this. We haven't chatted one bit about this.
I've read about it.
Well, the only thing, rather than going over every single quote we could ever find about it, the only thing that gives some resemblance of hope here is that Jeff Loeb, who is the TV show runner for all the Marvel Netflix shows, he actually responded to the cancellations, and he said something about towards the end of his little thingy, our network partner may have decided they no longer want to continue telling the tales of these great characters, but you know Marvel better than that. As Matt Murdock's dad once said, the measure of a man is not how he gets knocked to the mat, it's how he gets back up. Gets back up on the Disney streaming service in 2 years, motherfuckers.
That's right. Hey, and they've already shown that they're not averse to R-rated materials, so you never know.
That's true.
I mean, they're going to keep Deadpool the way he is.
I feel, I guess you know what's weird? Okay. Iron Fist and Luke Cage getting canceled really bummed me out because I thought Iron Fist was a major improvement. And what's up, guys? And I also really like Luke Cage season 2. And then Daredevil getting canned, that was a bummer for me. Even though people saw my review and for some reason thought I didn't like it, I did really like the season a lot. And so I was very bummed about that because Daredevil's my fave. Now, I am 5 episodes into the Punisher season 2, and I really have close to zero motivation to continue the show because I find it incredibly dull. There you go. There's my review. I'm trying to finish it. I probably will eventually. Weirdly, I think what has a good chance of going out on the highest of high notes will be Jessica Jones season 3.
Yeah.
Because even the showrunner herself, she put out a tweet pretty much saying that we'll be going out with a bang for our last 13 episodes when they air. I think they were aware they're going to get canceled, so they might as well give it their all.
They probably got that notice like early into their production.
Yes.
Because Daredevil, because something got canceled when they were like into production, so they probably had an opportunity.
Exactly. So I feel like Jessica Jones. Hey, thanks, YouTuber.
Aww.
We need more YouTubers out there. And I want to start making an effort to say more positive things at the beginning of stuff. And so I just wanted to say that if there's a YouTube channel that you guys know has a Patreon page and you want to go support them, go ahead. I'm not saying go to our Patreon page. I'm saying like whoever your favorite channel is, go out there and show them some support at their Patreon if they have one. Just like how YouTube are showing us one right now on this live stream. Thank you, guys. So anyhow. I want to clarify something too. I think John Bernthal in The Punisher is amazing. And every time he's on screen in season 2, I love it. And I thought the first episode was great. But as it kept going, I was just so less and less interested. And it's like the less Bernthal there is, the more bored I am. So I'm hoping that when they bring the Punisher back, maybe in 2 years from now, because it's apparently how the contract goes, that we can at least get John Bernthal to return here. Jessica Jones, I feel like this one, I'd say I'm the least bummed about this one. It's like we all saw it coming, and B, I'm not a big fan of the Punisher season 2. I have to finish it. And Jessica Jones, I thought season 2 was the first half of it was so boring, and I hated what they did with Trish Walker in that episode. Man, I just want to put this out there too. Not the actress. She's great. She's fine, but fuck Trish Walker. Hate her character. I'm sure the actress is a great human being. I'm attacking the problem, not the person. Trish Walker is a terrible character.
The writing and the conception of that character.
Yes.
For the TV series.
Yes. So yeah, I would say I'm not. It seems to be like big news, but now I'm not like, oh, whatever.
I was waiting for this news, to be honest. I mean, I'm bummed to hear, but I'm not at all surprised, especially when like Daredevil got canceled the second they released that season. Like that seemed to be the true nail in the coffin. I was like, oh yeah, these are all going away.
Well, what I find interesting about it, John, is from reading Jeff Loeb's statement, it sounds like he's putting the blame on Netflix. And
everybody has put the blame on Netflix across all these cancellations. They said it like multiple times. Actors have come out and been like, no, it wasn't Disney. It was Netflix's decision and they made it.
Which is pretty interesting because I thought it was a joint thing. I thought it might have been like, oh, we want them for our... I thought it might have been something behind the scenes that we're just not aware about with the Disney streaming service or whatever that they just haven't put out there. But it seems like the creators and everyone involved themselves is going... hey, it's actually Netflix. We wanted to keep it going. Yeah.
Maybe this was all part of the plan. Like maybe Disney really does want to continue these shows on their streaming service. And they're like, look, if you don't make us look like the bad guy for canceling these for a couple of years, we will give you so much money that you can just make 1 million original series. And that's kind of what they're doing right now. So who knows? Maybe there's a conspiracy afoot.
I don't know.
But I don't know. I'm hoping. I am surprised because it seemed like those were some of their most lucrative and at least discussed online shows. And of course, Netflix is famous for not ever releasing their stats. But with as many original series and as much kind of expensive looking content as they have out there, I am surprised that these aren't their flagships, I guess.
I mean, at one point they were.
Oh yeah.
Well, the shows used to be like an event, you know. Mm-hmm. When Daredevil came out, it was an event. When Jessica Jones, like they were all an event. Iron Fist was like, and then Defenders came out, and everyone was like,
Once they all started to get, once everything started to get okay, I do think like the luster started to die out. From people around.
But I still think it was great. Andrew Hayes, I'm right there with you, buddy. Hey, Greg for Iron Fist, and I wouldn't do my own interpretation. I would just try to bring the Finn Jones portrayal to life.
That is the definitive. He's like Wolverine and Hugh Jackman, man. You owe it to
I would not try
Finn
to.
Jones.
I wouldn't do any comic book research. I would just go, how can I bring the Finn Jones back?
Man, just dye your curls blonde.
Danny Raymond. That Finn Jones he's forever, despite how he was never as strong as the supporting characters around him. I love watching that guy.
The Immortal Iron Fist.
Yeah, okay, whatever. I could just keep saying how bummer and Netflix, but honestly, we all saw it coming. Yeah, and it's whatever. I want to move on really quick, and then we'll read a little bit more of your guys' comments. I want to talk about the Oscars really quick.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
I just want to remind everyone it's going to be as boring as ever, okay? Because if you notice, the Oscars I cannot recall in my entire life when the Oscars had this much controversy.
Yeah, I know. They look like idiots.
Like the popular film category occurred. Yeah, they do. The popular film category thing was just a whole bust. The whole Kevin Hart thing is a bust. And then you got this with the editing and cinematographer, and then everyone petitioned, and now they have it back in there. So it's had all this controversy, which is weirdly probably going to make more people tune in to go, what are they going to fucking do this Sunday?
Maybe this is an elaborate scheme.
But I'm telling you guys, it's going to be just as boring as ever. Like I part of me is on that mindset of going, oh, and I want to see what they do now. I want to see with all the craziness going on and no host. But I'm like, it's going to probably be just as dull as every year the Oscars is.
The Oscars is a fascinating show because I truly don't know what anybody actually just wants from it. I just know what everybody doesn't like about it and doesn't need from it. And the funny thing to me that somebody pointed out is that they made this big deal about like, oh, we want to cut the show down for time, so we're going to take out these awards. But yeah, their original idea was to do this popular awards category, which would add more time. So I don't think they've ever really had a solid concept of what they want to do to this year's show. They just need it to have ratings.
Well, I was hearing that they were only going to have 2 of the songs be at. I heard this on Screen Junkies News. I'm totally stealing from them. They said they were going to have 2 of this. Whatever the nominated songs are.
Yeah, it was like Shallow and something else.
Lady Gaga said she wouldn't perform unless all of them were there. So they all, decided to cooperate and said, "All right, yeah, we'll get everyone."
I mean, good
to perform.
Good for if one group is going to perform, everybody has to.
Yeah,
like especially if.
But that they like immediately conceded to. But this other shit, we need to like petitions and an outpouring and all these things.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, I would just say this weird Oscars is already kind of strange. This like judging art is fucking strange, but
and judging a medium,
it's going to be just as dull as every year. All right, it's going to be the Super Bowl.
Pretty much, yeah. Especially because like more so than even in recent years, it just seems like nobody agrees on who and what got nominated and how any of this is working.
Yeah,
I don't know who this year's show is for.
All right. Well, those are my thoughts. Yeah, it was like this would be a lot easier to get those quick opinions out there that people have been tweeting me about, wanting to know about. And I figured I'd just hop on here really quick and just say it to you guys. But wow, it looks like people are talking about Donald Trump in our live stream. I've been wanting to make this channel more political. I've been wanting to call us the political rejects. So I'm really hoping we can get this Trump train rolling in here. Or if there's any questions you guys have, now's your time to try to get our attention. And like any YouTuber, if it's a super chat, you definitely get our attention.
Yeah, that's the way to skip.
That's the way we roll here.
Front of the line pass.
And just like that, everyone left the live stream because Greg pointed out the thing that YouTubers don't point out, but are all thinking, that's the way I am. I'm going to say it because I'm not supposed to.
I'm going to use reverse psychology. Don't send us any super chats. We don't deserve that. All right.
No,
our time isn't valuable for any reason.
We don't need super chats. We're here for only just a few minutes, guys. I'm just fucking with you. We do like cheese. Callum Jackson. Who do you think should play the next Batman? We already did a whole live stream about this. We're not going to do this. Trump all the way, 2020. He doesn't have my vote. I'm telling you guys that much. Look at that. 8 people logged. Let's see how many. If we can physically get everyone to log off, that would be amazing.
All right. We just have to start saying like really awful things. Let's just start spouting off racist epithets.
Remember, I remember last year, a Schmodown appeared. Oh, guys, we're going to be in the free-for-all for the Schmodown in case you guys don't know that.
Yeah.
So, John, you better do a great job.
Pressure's on, man.
You did a great job the first time. The second time, John, you let everyone down.
I know.
Including myself.
Did a complete 180.
Whoa, zeroing out. $10 super chat.
Hey.
You're my new best friend on this live stream.
It's good to see you again.
Where did I get this Defender shirt? My girlfriend got it for me, Olivia, from Comic-Con right there. And this was actually the outfit that Finn Jones was going to wear in season 2 before they pull up. I'm just making shit up. That's not what happened. But I got it from Comic-Con. And you should DM my girl with a dick pic. And I'm telling you, she will probably send you one as well. That's how easy it is to snag her. She is very unfaithful to me.
Yeah, very fickle.
Yeah, that's the way it goes.
Fickle for the dickle.
Okay, John, point out something. Point out something here.
Ooh, someone wants us to make those racist comments we promised. No, sir. Somebody had a question, though, that I thought was neat. Oh, somebody said, what do you think of Captain Marvel? Will it suck? And I feel like it's fascinating that that's the only thing I hear is that just everyone's convinced this movie is going to suck.
What? Oh, dude, YouTuber. Thank you. Everyone go subscribe to YouTuber's page right now.
Subscribe to the YouTuber, the original
YouTuber.
The first one.
There we go. We've made our money's worth. We're ready to get out of here now because YouTube, it's all about money and making money off of your subscribers.
Yes.
That's why everyone go to our Patreon and put out your hard-earned cash to enjoy content.
Yeah. Sand under your foreskin is not pleasant.
That's why other YouTubers are not trying to just collab with us as much anymore, specifically me. So
well, maybe YouTuber wants to.
Okay. Well, I think Captain Marvel is going to be great. I think they just confirmed who Jude Law's character is. I actually bought the tie-in comic just last night.
Okay.
His Jude Law's character, I think, is going to be called Yao Ming. What was his name? Jude Law character. I'm sure someone in the chat is already putting it out there, but it was confirmed.
They changed
Jan Rog, who is a
all
famous
right.
Captain Marvel villain. And what was interesting that I was reading in this article they were pointing out is that a lot of the people on the Kree team, which is what they call themselves, Kree team, go! Is that a lot of them are bad guys.
Ooh,
yeah.
Uh-oh.
So that's probably why she gets stranded here back on Earth.
Traitors.
Hey, you know what I noticed? It's only the men who are talking shit on Captain Marvel, and you guys need to get your dick out of your own asses. Tyler, hey, thanks so much, buddy. The man who's the reason I could play Red Dead R2. See, dude, if you're pregnant and use a vibrator, will you have a baby that stutters? Scientifically proven, yeah, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a fact. I've tested it out. My girl, I'm having a baby. I forgot to tell you guys. My girlfriend's pregnant. We're having a baby. Olivia, I forgot to tell you, you're pregnant. And you're having a kid. So good luck there, man. I won't be around. I'm abandoning you because I used the vibrator on her, and now the baby's going to have a stutter.
Oh, you can't raise a stuttering child. How could you?
We should host the Oscars.
We should host the Oscars. That would be funny. We can reprise the naked sketch.
Yeah. Or Romo wins and just be like, it should have been A Star Is Born.
Yeah, that's right.
I just want to be the first. I want to be a drunk Oscar host.
You guys are going to love this one.
Yeah.
They gave it to Roma. Everyone's favorite movie of the year.
Look, we got best makeup going. Let's get them 10 extra minutes on the clock. And everyone wants to hear favorite Maury Povich moment. I'll tell you my favorite experience of watching Maury Povich, all right? Because I used to watch it religiously during the summertime. Did you ever watch Maury?
I found out who my dad was on that show.
Oh, did you?
Uh-huh.
He was
the
a poor black man,
apparently.
Yeah. Or a white trash lady. Yeah.
It was both. Those were my parents. Two. A poor black man.
There were more subtle ways. Okay. I used to go to a barber. Someone brought in my head being shaved. Was a cat doing in the background, doing cat things. Well, my head one time I got my head shaved, like just pure shave, and I was at a barber. And then looking in the mirror as they were doing it, and the reflection of that was the Maury Povich show. So I was watching it at a reverse angle. And then I was watching some episode, I cannot remember what, but I'm at a barber shop with a bunch of like tough ass Latino dudes. And and I just start crying in the middle off of a reflection in the mirror of some episode that is going on the Maury show. I don't remember what it was, but man, did it make me cry. Yeah. So yeah, hey, where's that? Oh shit! Oh, we got a new mouse so we can scroll.
There was a 50 that popped.
Yeah, we answered that. If you're pregnant with the vibrator,
sorry, I thought it was a 5. You want the Punisher back? Here's $5 to start a petition to bring it back.
But dude, the Punisher. Okay, honestly, I'm gonna start looking at the comments here. For the guys who have watched Punisher season 2, do you guys like that season? Honestly, because I can't finish it. I've started episode 5 so many times. I just can't get through it. But I love John Bernthal. John Bernthal's one of my favorite actors.
Yeah, he's terrific. Like he's always great wherever he goes.
And you know who also loves John Bernthal? John, come on, Free for All Time. Who's the guy who directed Hell or High Water? Tyler Durden.
Taylor
Kitsch.
It's not Taylor Hackford. It's
Taylor
Hell or High Water. Yeah,
Taylor Durden.
Taylor,
director of Hell or High Water. And he did No. Oh, he's a writer.
Yeah,
he's a writer of Hell or High Water. He did Taylor Sheridan.
There we go.
I noticed Taylor Sheridan loves making John Bernthal a bitch.
He does. Hey,
Hell or High Water. I know he doesn't. Sicario.
Yeah.
In Sicario, he shows up, gets his ass owned. Right?
In the
Yeah.
back of a van.
And then he makes a cameo in
Hell or High Water
not Hell or High Water, the Bridge on the River Quad.
Wind River.
My brain is right.
In the preemptive to the most nasty part of the movie.
Yeah, and he gets his ass up. So he just
but at least he's a more stand-up guy in that movie.
That's true.
He tries valiantly and does not succeed.
Thoughts on Jeff Nichols? He is remaking a movie here called Alien Nation. My thoughts on it, Rich, since you have done $2 for us for the super chat, are I don't think they should do it. Right? Is that the feeling I'm supposed to have?
That's how remakes work. Is no,
don't do it. Don't do it.
Alien Nation is a bona fide classic, and no film could ever be better.
Don't do it. Oh, hey, okay, look, this guy is saying stop wasting your time with a personal hatred towards Marvel. I don't know if he's talking directly to us, but if he is, I hate Marvel. And I lie during every reaction just to get views.
I dedicate 3 hours a day to just going online, finding Marvel things, and shitting on them because it's my duty.
Half of the hate comments are me.
Yeah.
You know? Mm-hmm. I don't even watch the Marvel movies. I just read the negative reviews and then I quote them in my reviews.
Yeah.
Will all your Game of Thrones season 8 reactions be on YouTube too? We're gonna try. We're gonna try. I know a couple of them got blocked for season 7. We're trying to avoid some copyright strike stuff.
Yeah.
But we are actively. The goal is to do it. I'm letting you guys know that the goal is to do that because Game of Thrones season 8 is easily going to be the second biggest show this year, next to Jessica Jones, which will definitely be number 1.
That's going to eclipse the whole thing.
Yeah, easily.
The end of Marvel Netflix as we know it.
Carter Lovejoy has a fun question here: Game of Thrones or Lord of the Rings? You see,
oh, buddy,
I would say if the Hobbit films were awesome, I would say Lord of the Rings. But no, I'm gonna say Game of Thrones.
Ask me again when Game of Thrones wraps up, but as a completed story, I think Lord of the Rings is more solid.
Yes.
I mean, you're outnumbered by seasons to movies, but I would go Lord of the Rings personally.
Hey, Lene Jones, I'm letting you know, Lene, I have just made it to season 5 of That 70s Show.
Hey!
Yeah, I'm loving it, man.
And I just watched Topher Grace and Black Klansman. Which is weird.
It's very similar.
The last thing I know, I watched an episode of That 70s Show over your shoulder, and then the very next time I saw him, he was David Duke.
Gene, your video will be up this week. Everyone go to Gene Jeter's channel. He is a white guy who made a poem called White Privilege, and he is just gloating so much
loves being white.
About how much he loves being white. And he's also a photographer on his page of his Instagram where it's a bunch of very obese male models. So you guys should just go there, go check it out. He's one of our top patrons, and I'm sure he's appreciating
he loves this
right now. Zeroing out, your sarcasm is epic. Wow.
What sarcasm?
$20 in the super chat for being sarcastic.
Now
that's not a waste of money at all, buddy.
Now riddle me this zeroing out. Is this a sarcastic super chat? Like you're going, your sarcasm's epic. Here's $20 for it.
I'll take it.
Yeah. I'm just curious personally. Yeah, you can tip for sarcasm.
We're trying to get better microphones for our podcast. So yeah, this is all. A lot of this is investment. So thank you guys.
Worst Peanuts Charlie Brown specials. I don't know. I mean, my dad really hates the Thanksgiving one.
I was going to say the Thanksgiving one.
Yeah, my dad hates that one. I don't dislike it. I think it's the weakest of all the ones I've seen because, they just come over to his house and they're dicks and then he makes them dinner.
Yeah, see, I don't dislike that one.
I don't either.
Wait a minute. I never saw it.
Oh, well.
That's what it was.
There you go.
I saw the Christmas one and I really like that.
Christmas one is gorgeous.
And
the Halloween
one. And I didn't see the Thanksgiving one.
It's not essential. You don't have to.
I totally thought I did for a second and happened to have that answer.
It's all good. It's all good. That's what we call the Mandela effect. You should just live the rest of your life as though you had seen it.
Yo, zeroing out. What's your real name? Sorry, it's hard to keep up with all these comments, guys. Chats will be a very different place if you can reflect sarcasm and other expressions in chat. We'll save a lot of miscommunication too. You see, I don't believe in clarifying my statements as often as people would like to, I think it's time to bring back a lot of sexist jokes and racist jokes. I'm going to start the wave of comedians going on social media wanting to joke about whatever they want. So just letting you know, I'm bringing back that humor starting tomorrow night.
Yeah, man. Things aren't raunchy and irreverent enough. I think we could get edgier. I think Ryan Wright needs to come back.
He's saying fires to say always confuse you with Jabby.
Yeah, I saw that.
Does this confuse you with Jabby? Jabby.
That was impressive. That was good. I was like, wait for it.
Okay. All right, guys. We're going to log off in just a minute because we need to set up to do this couple of podcast requests here for some patrons. Gene, don't worry, man. I'm sending people to go to your video. Don't you fret. Don't you fret. Okay, I'm going to scroll way to the top here. I'm going to just see what comment that since we missed so many comments.
It says I thought Mike Kalinowski wanted you to shave your head. I was like, what is he doing in the chat?
Favorite movie out of the Cornetto trilogy and why? Shaun of the Dead.
Probably Shaun.
Definitely Shaun of the Dead. After that,
definitely, yeah. They just got worse and worse,
much worse. Dude, you're damn right. My brother's muscles are bigger. God damn, his muscles are so much bigger.
Well, and he's like got that. I don't know. His muscles look really dense.
I hate bumping into him at the gym. He just shows up, and just tells me what I'm doing wrong.
He just comes over and he's like, "Hey, tighten this up."
No matter how much weight and muscles I've gained, he's just like, "No, you're doing this wrong. Let me show you how to do it better."
Yeah. Ooh, there's a question: Gotham or Daredevil?
Ooh, I'm only 2 seasons into Daredevil before I can make that conclusion.
Gotham.
So who else is going to be the next one to get a tattoo, guys? Who's the next one to get a Real Rejects tattoo? Because clearly with our hardworking live streams like this, more people should be getting an RR tattoo. You should be doing that right away. Gene, I cannot wait to see your tattoo. He's saying it on my ass. It's being hidden on this chat. I'm making it public.
Oh, I cannot. Yeah, please make a film about it. I want to see your ass tats.
Yeah. Oh, a Real Regrets tattoo. Oh, that's fun. That's
Real regret.
Real regret. That's funny. If you get a Real Rejects tattoo and you regret it, yeah, that's funny. I like that. Yeah. Get that ass tat, man. Okay.
Any word on Rick and Morty season 4? Yes, they tell me specifically, and it's coming out next year.
Guys, a YouTuber, thanks for being here, buddy. Okay, so yeah, we got a few podcast ones we're filming this week. I'll tell you guys what the topics are. Have them all written down and organized. Podcast, I'm shooting with Brianne Chandler tomorrow. We are. One is about separating art from the artist, and the other one is straight actors playing gay people or like transgenders, stuff like that. The homosexuals being played by the heteros.
People of different orientations playing each other.
But today we're gonna talk about heavier topics like franchises continuing after a certain amount of time, whether they should be sequels or reboots. That's gonna be the whole title. And the other one is like talking about Bond versus Ethan Hunt, not like who would win in a fight, just which franchise we prefer and why.
Which stack of DVDs would win in a fight between 2 stacks of DVDs?
Well, easily the Mission Impossible one, because people forget there's a show, so just all those DVDs,
and those were
over a pile.
Yeah, they didn't even have Blu-ray too, so you get so many discs. Perf.
Still waiting for that trailer reaction for Citizen Kane. There's a whole stream along coming your way. We cut down into reaction highlights, only 10 minutes. Took about a half hour to edit.
Yeah, Orson Welles keeps claiming it from beyond the grave.
All right, guys, this is going to be the last question we answer. What do you think about the new Joker? We'll do one more after that.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're excited. Jesus, what more do you expect?
We've been on the record as excited multiple times. But especially sad that Jared Leto's Joker movie got canceled finally.
No, man, now we got to watch him play a vampire.
Oh, that's actually a little better.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm more okayer with that.
Okay, guys, come on. Give us one good question to go out on a high note on. One good question.
I did know there's a Doctor Strange.
I don't know why John hasn't been on movie fights yet. You should ask them.
They're afraid I'm going to destroy the whole show by winning too hard and getting a championship in my first try.
Yeah.
They're going to be like, wow, we didn't even know this is possible, but the belt's here. How'd you do that, John? I'm going to be like, you shouldn't have let me on your show.
Let's see. What is life? We should just be quiet.
What's going on with
All right. Screw it.
We could do these as ASMR.
Screw it. I'm just going to get... okay, what's going on with New Mutants? All right, let's talk about this. New Mutants, I think, is going to be an okay movie. I think it's going to have the worst expectations, and then ultimately we're all going to go, it was fine.
Yeah,
It was fine.
Weirdly, I feel like it's going to be one of those movies that comes out where you're like, I can tell that this was like Frankenstein together, so it probably doesn't have an actual tone or pace, but yeah, it's fun. It's like...
And next one, no, Trump will be president for 8 more years.
Definitely.
Guys, I want to thank you all for being here in this live stream. Thank you to all who have contributed to the super chat. You're the reason why this country keeps on moving in this direction it is. And it's because of you guys why I occasionally do these. And also, yeah, and whatever other things YouTubers say. I love all of you. Because I know all of you personally. You're all my close friends.
Love you. I'm here for you. If you ever need help,
yeah,
talk to me.
You guys are just
all thousands of you. Talk to me.
You guys, all of you have been watching since the beginning, and whoever starts watching always continues watching. There's never a new people, and there's never like, oh, this person left now. All these people, why? That's not how it goes. I love you personally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're going to come to your house and cuddle with you.
See you guys later.
Show up in the middle of the night.
Shit like this is going to get me in trouble. All right. See you guys.